these are the things that we have to watch out for in relationships, is when other people are trying to push us to a point where they're trying to invalidate our perception of reality. And when they're doing so, oftentimes gaslighting is the technique that's going to be used. So
it's the invalidating of the other person's perspective consistently. And I think a lot of people don't even realize that they're using gaslighting with other people.
No,
it's not a conscious thing for a lot of folks.
I don't think anybody is maliciously I am going to make this person
Except
warp
for
the
sociopaths.
reality. But I'm talking
Intelligent
about
sociopaths.
average people that do it on accident. It could be someone you really care about that just don't even realize that they're doing it.
So why would they subconsciously do it? Why would they use a technique like that?
Maybe it was something they grew up learned.
That's a very good point. They could have learned it. They just saw it done, so they're repeating it.
Or it was done to them, so they're just a product of their own abuse.
Yeah, sure, absolutely. A lot of times people who have been abused take on the characteristics of their abuser in other relationships because they want to feel powerful and not like a victim. So that certainly happens. And another thing is, it goes back to what we were talking about last week. A lot of people have their identity wrapped up with their thoughts and feelings and their own perception of reality, and they don't know how to separate the two. What I see, experience, feel, all those things are me, is what they think. And so if that is truly your belief, when people start questioning your reality or trying to make you feel something different, it's an attack on you. It's an attack on yourself. And so you're going to put your defenses up. And the best way that some people can think in the moment is deflect back and no, you're trying to hurt me. I'm going to hurt you. I'm not going to let you hurt me. You're not going to attack my reality. I'm attacking yours because my reality is right.
And that's related to cognitive bias and cognitive dissonance.
Yes, absolutely. So you have a bias for something that you believe already to be true, and because you believe it to be true, you see it wherever it is. So that's like if you have a cognitive bias that the world is a dangerous place because of your experiences. You're going to see danger in places other people don't see it. And you're going to believe that certain situations may be dangerous when other people don't think so. So you have a cognitive bias for that. Or if you have a cognitive bias related to politics, you may automatically believe that somebody who has a certain Republican or Democratic belief system is automatically this, and this, no matter what you know about them, because that's what you've been conditioned to believe.
I mean, I have Republican friends I can get along with.
Yes, yeah,
because we just don't talk about it.
Yes, but this is the good thing for me for being independent is I'm not either one of y'all sides. So
Same.
let's go ahead and let's have a conversation, because I had this the other day. I know our country's going through a lot of political turmoil, but I said to somebody the other day that I've got Democrats that come here. I've got Republicans that come here. I've got people that don't even follow politics that come here. Guess what? We all got the same problems.
Right.
Everybody's dealing with some of the same issues, some of the same experiences. And in most circumstances, it has nothing to do with their political beliefs that are causing those issues. It is underlying hurt, fear, trauma. And when people have been through that, they tend to go to one extreme or the other. And it doesn't matter which side. It's just that they're on an extreme side of something, and that's not healthy in most circumstances. So it doesn't really even matter, but it can cause people to develop biases, and then they start to see the reality in a different way, and then they feel like that they must protect that view of reality because it's the only thing that seems familiar and safe. So sometimes it's just a way to defend yourself. I don't look at most people who are using defense mechanisms as being aggressors. They are being aggressors, but that's not my view of them. Because I don't think they're not marching in trying to hurt me. They're trying to protect. And so if I've triggered that in them, I can use conversation techniques to find a better way to get into this.
To try to understand.
Yes, absolutely. And that is usually the number one way. If we just try to understand where somebody's coming from, most of the time these defenses fall. Everyone lightens up, and we can have a real conversation at that point.